Sir Watts groaned at my Sir Watts joke, by the way.
Make a limerick about that.
No. All right, we're pretty much done with this village, so goodbye.
Let's do something interesting.
Okay, so now we made it to the world map.
Yay, I like this world map.
And
I did a lot of grinding here at one point.
Gross.
Wait.
If you'll notice, the map music is a Chrono Trigger remix. I'm going to save it real quick, so you can hear the Chrono Trigger remix.
But which tune is it?
It's the main tune.
Oh yes, it's the main tune, folks.
Also, here's a secret. Here's a secret waterfall place that doesn't have anything at it. I'm not even going to explore it yet. I just wanted to. I just wanted it to show up on the map.
It's so secret.
It's the Divine Dragon Falls. Anyway, here on the map, there's only a few places you can go right now. You can go into the Hydra Marshes. In the Hydra Marshes, you find this guy, who's like, "Why, if it isn't Serge, did the village elders tell you not to come near here?"
Oh, I thought you were talking to that plant. I was like, so sorry.
Sorry, plant.
Hey, I have a name. It's Bush.
George. You try
George Tiberius Bush.
I'm trying to think of Bush jokes, but none are coming.
Mission accomplished.
So the Poor Army is currently investigating the area. It's off limits to the general public. If you guys remember from Chrono Trigger what Poor is, do you remember? I made kind of a big deal about it at one point to keep in mind for Chrono Cross, because it was
Trump's gonna build a wall around Poor.
It was the dinky little town on the southern end of the continent where Guardia was. It really didn't have a whole ton to do with the plot, except once you fed the mayor jerky or something
Seems a jerk.
in the past. But now they have an army, and they've taken over this archipelago that we live on now. And so that's something that happened.
Archipelago is a big word. Explain.
It's a bunch of islands.
Oh, there you go.
If we head up here to Cape Howell, which is a... Thank you, Richard Nixon.
You're welcome.
That guy looks really stupid.
Ooh. No, I like the design of that frog alien.
Poor army.
They're just not a draw anymore.
We'll be fighting some of those in a minute, but first I want to go up to the front of this cape and check out this.
Find myself a Superman cape.
No, we're going to check out this stone up here. This is what it says. Serge and Lena forever.
Sitting in a tree.
That sounded a lot more.
And get out of here.
Anyway, so clearly Lena, who's kind of a possessive girlfriend, made Serge carve that at the top of a... There's probably like 50 other people who've carved their initials on that thing, because that's always how those types of things work. But he only read the one that has to do with him because he's a narcissist.
I only carve other people's initials on those things.
Bob and Mary.
JP and LT. Those aren't even initials.
Pierpont.
No. JP and LT.
Anyway.
Huh? You don't even get it. He's thinking about it, folks. Or maybe...
Not coming.
Just ignoring it.
So, before, in the year 2000, before all video games were just brown, thanks to Call of Duty, we had dungeons like this, where everything is mind-meltingly neon.
Yeah, it's so psychedelic. It's psychodelic.
The music in this game is really great, except for, 3 tracks, and unfortunately one of them is the battle music. Ow!
You don't like the battle music?
It's okay, but you hear it so much that you just get sick of it. Anyway, here's a beach bomb. I just... yeah, see, exactly. That's how the song goes.
My name is it's battle theme music. Oh, I'm a little kid.
And then the violin's kind of cool. Okay, so I was going to explain the battle system.
It's so islandy.
I was going to explain the battle system, and then I totally forgot to. So I'll start explaining the battle system at the next battle. But this one I'm just going to do. I'm going to pull a rock out of the ground and drop it on a lizard, though. So that's something that has now happened. Miss!
You
All
killed
right.
that poor defenseless thing.
It was not defenseless. It hit me for like 10 HP.
You killed that poor defending thing.
Okay. I found some humor. And a couple of fangs. Okay. So here's how the battle system works. First you allocate. I usually just do auto allocate because that works pretty well.
Oh yeah, allocation. That's from this game.
Except I'm gonna. Except not always.
What?
Sorry, I'm just thinking to myself. We'll throw a fireball.
Keep it to yourself.
Okay. So the first tip, I'll talk about the battle system in a second. The first tip to catching a Komodo dragon, as we can see, there's one right there. Oh, it ran through the middle. So we've got to rock and roll!
Dude.
Rock and roll, strong bad.
Dudette Ivy.
If you run after it, like through the middle, then it just runs off the screen. But if we throw the rock, then it runs and it tries, but it can't, so we can kill it.
Good form.
I believe you mean, that's a great chili cheese dog. Okay, here's how battle works now. So you've got your 4 options. You got attack, element, defend, run away. Defend is obvious. Raises your defense for a turn. Run away. You can run away from literally every battle in this entire game, including the end boss, with a 100% chance of success. So if you run away from a boss, it usually just restarts the fight, but at least you can heal if you're about to die or something. You found some humor, about time.
Ah, I like it. He's got us pegged.
So when you do attacks, you've got 3 options. You've got weak, strong, and fierce attacks. The 1, 2, 3 here.
Weak, strong, and light. Beer. Like
Fierce, not beer. Not weak, strong, and beer.
No, I didn't.
And
You
weak
didn't
is
catch my joke.
light.
I didn't mishear you.
Your joke was it doesn't even make sense. Okay, so your hit percent 87% here.
Listen, here's a better one. Weak, strong, and extra crispy. Am I right, folks?
It wasn't even a joke. It was just a thing that you said.
See, that's all my jokes.
Okay, so a weak attack only takes 1 stamina, as you can
It
see.
takes
he's got
a week.
It's stamina bar there too. I've got 6 left.
Okay.
Each attack that you hit will make your hit percentage go up, so you're more likely to do bigger hits as you go on. So that's how attacking works.
While he's talking about that, one of the best things in this game is the character and monster animation. Like, it's just far superior to previous games on the PlayStation, because they had so many points of articulation and moved very lifelike for their time. Like these guys, look, they got a lot of life to them. Also, the design is very good. It's very lively.
And when you get them down to low health, they get all depressed looking, like this guy.
I can't go on. Anyway, what were you saying about the...
It doesn't matter because the battle's over. I'll explain some more about the battle system coming up. Stay tuned. But now we got 1 Komodo scale, so that's a plus. I stored it safely away in my pants.
You can have it.
Okay. So I used a couple of elements there. I think just one though. Let me fight this beach bum and I can tell you how the elements work.
Beach bum. Is that what they're-
Without someone interrupting, being like, "This game is beautiful." Sorry, it's probably the best looking game on the PlayStation.
Yeah, look at those little things.
Look, they're like waggling their little hands.
They've got very good animation.
Look at them close up.
Very good design. They're just fun.
And this one's got a cold.
They're not just standing there like rotating back and forth or something. They're actually moving.
Now he's sad.
Like they have some life.
Okay, so every time you successfully hit someone, depending on how much stamina you use, your elements counter goes up by 1. And then you can use an element. An element will use 7 points of stamina, which means you can go into the negatives. Oops. And if you go into the negatives, then it just means that everybody else gets a turn before you do. Doodler's mic is a bit quiet because he keeps moving it.
Well, it's the only way I can draw.
I've turned it up a little bit. The battle system in this game isn't very hard. Like, the battles aren't really that tough. Mostly because at the end of battles, if you'll notice when it pops up, you get the choice to heal up at the end of every battle. You don't have to go into your inventory and, like, chug a bunch of tonics or anything.
Huzzahs.
If you use max healing without using consumables, it will use any healing that you've got in your grid that you haven't used yet. If you do consumables as well, if you've got, like, some tablets and stuff, you can use those as well. Because the consumable items you can use outside of battle, the normal ones you cannot. So, let's run up to this guy. Oh, he ran away. Oh, he's still there. Nope, now he's gone. That's the guy I've got to do a surprise attack on. Do you think I can do it?
Yeah.
Ah, beach bum!
I know you'll give it a shot.
Oh, I got bummed. Hey, man, can I bum a beach off of you?
No, get your own.
Here's my impression of the accent that these guys make.
Oh, so the ROM from DS9?
I'm Quark's brother. I know the part. I just said that because that's the one you just watched.
Yeah, that was a great line.
My pirate thing keeps falling off. I'm not very good at the do-ragging because I have a giant head.
Yeah.
I'm a bad bum. That's the PC way of saying someone's bad A. They're bad bum. Man, that was bad bum.
Maybe in Riverton, Utah.
We're not in Riverton.
Yeah, but you grew up there.
I grew up in West Valley, Dorco.
You are closely associated with Riverton, Utah.
So if anybody has... Oh, I was going to talk about... So there are 6 colors of text you can use. There's red, green, blue, yellow, black, white.
That's racist.
Or should I say yellow, red, green, blue, black, white? Which, that sounds like I just said the same thing, I know. But that actually is significant for
But
way
what
later
you
in the
don't
game.
understand...
If you'll notice, you can't actually grind in this game. Because after a while, after you've beat a few random battles, you just stop getting stat increases, period. There's no XP in this game. And so until I beat a boss, I'm stuck at where I'm at, basically.
Which is nice.
Because then you don't have to grind. So that's handy. So X button to jump. When that guy is... Hort! Ah, I missed him. So this might take a minute or 12.
You never catch that beach bum.
I never catch that pizza.
That beach bum. You never catch that pizza bum.
Sounded like the music was off a little bit, but I think those were footsteps. Ha ha! Now I'm Yoshi.
What are those guys called?
Komodo dragons. Not to be confused with actual Komodo dragons who look nothing like these guys.
I'm a Komodo dragon too. I'm blending in with these guys. He'll never figure. Oh, he figured it out. I thought I was going to blend in.
Go blimey.
Because everyone in this game has the exact same stupid Monty Python accent. Good morning.
Tim says no grinding is part of why this is his favorite Chrono game. So, I mean, there's not. I guess there's grinding in Chrono Trigger, but there doesn't have to be. Like, it proceeds in a way that you don't really need to grind in that game. But in this game, it's literally impossible.
Literally.
It's the textbook definition of no grind.
Ha 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 ha!
Which isn't even in the dictionary, so somebody had it. Anyway, I've got 2 Komodo scales, even though I've killed 4 dragons so far. Each one of them had half a scale.
Each more handsome than the last, and you murdered them. Just like you killed your companion cube.
So one other thing that's really cool about this game is these little like battle areas.
They're kind of cool.
Every single area in the game has different ones, and like there are some that are only used like once or twice, but they're like there's so many of them. It's really well designed. Like artistically, I really like this. Chrono Cross gets kind of a bad rap. It's mostly from people who haven't played it and people who just heard the ending sucks. They're like, Chrono Cross, that's that game that's not Chrono Trigger, therefore it sucks. But it was one of the very first games to ever get a 10 on GameSpot. Out of 10. Oops.
10 out of 100.
I didn't actually heal. Because I didn't have enough on my element grid. Anyway, the reason I killed that guy is to make this treasure chest wobble slightly. And... wait for it.
I'm waiting.
Legend. There it is. I found the silver Lupe! Lupe!
Lupe, come in here and do the dishes.
It improves hit percent, so that's helpful. Cross or trigger? Which,
Are you asking me? I like both.
No, I think she was asking what Tim was referring to. Tim says he needs to make cosplay of the beach bum. And this one you just gotta run around after.
Just show up in your work clothes, Tim.
Actually, before I catch that one, I gotta fight one more beach bum so I can heal. Because I didn't heal off that last one. Which was not smart. Just hitting X. Or in my case, 2. Okay, I was going to talk a little bit more about the colors. So, red is obviously kind of a fire thing, and it also, like, magma. Oh, he's using a blue element on me. Blah, blah.
Whatever shall you do?
Nothing, really. I just took it like a man. And not a giant... Oh, Chrono Cross got a 10. Chrono Trigger, I don't think GameSpot was out when Chrono Trigger came. Like, GameSpot wasn't a website at the time. It might have been. I'd have to look that up now. But I know Chrono Cross got a 10 because I actually read it before I bought the game. Chrono Cross, there have only been 2 games I've ever bought on launch day. Like, a physical copy, I should say. So I've bought some games on Steam on launch day. But, like, only 2 games ever I bought on launch day in the store. One of them was Skyrim, and the other one was Chrono Cross. Because I was so excited for this game. I am so excited, you guys, for Chrono Cross.
He was very excited, folks.
I even actually, and this is true, I bought the Japanese version of Chrono Cross and was thinking about modding my PlayStation to play it, even though I wouldn't understand it because they hadn't announced the North American release yet. I still have it somewhere. Uh-oh, boss fight!
But did you never play it then?
I never got my PlayStation modded correctly, and then I ended up just buying the North American one anyway. So after you kill the last group of Komodo pups, this lady appears. So
What the?
It's the Mama Komodo.
That's right. I remember.
Boss.
I remember playing against this lady and being like, "Wow, look at that!" Like,
look at those polygons.
no, look at the polygons, but look at the animation.
I'm the Mama Komodo.
Even with polygons, like most polygons look terrible, especially looking back at them now.
Yeah.
But this actually makes it look fluid and kind of nice.
Right. Oh, I missed.
I mean, it could use some HD rendering to make it like smoothing and stuff.
I would be interested in seeing a HD remake of Chrono Cross, but I'm not 100% sure if I would. Because it'd be like doing an HD remake of Chrono Trigger. It's really well done for the style that it is, so I don't know if you
If it really needs it.
really needs it. This game, I think, could use it more just because the polygons. You can make the textures a little better. But, like, the pre-rendered backgrounds are so great.
Yeah.
Hold on, this thing is breathing at me. The main reason to get this stupid dog is because this, Mama Komodo can screw you up if you keep missing. But luckily, Serge didn't miss that line, so now...
Rash!
Genocide! Congratulations!
Sega Genocide.
Oh, because we killed all the Komodo dragons. There's none left. Except for the one in the town that's like a pet. Okay, so on boss fights, you get these star levels. And this is your actual level up, is basically every time you fight a boss, you level up, and your stats go up by a lot. And you also, if you notice, get one more slot on your elements grid.
I did notice, thank you. Actually, I didn't.
You weren't even paying attention.
I'm thinking about paying attention.
Stop it. Okay, so since I got a new thing on my grid, let's see what auto allocate does. Oh, auto allocate's gonna screw it up. I want to throw uplift on there. Auto allocate's usually good when you get more and you don't want to like nitpick all the little all the elements. There's a way to get that chest up there, and I'm trying to remember what it is. I think you've got to go.
Just jump right over that fence and get it.
I see what it is. No, I can't jump off the ledge unless it says I can press X. Because RPGs are arbitrary. Arbitrary PGs. So instead I have to jump into this hole and it will put me here.
Yeah, you traveled a whole distance.
That was a whole long way.
So-
What the? Ghost bomb! There was a ghost bomb
No,
in the
the ghost
sea.
bum has come for you. You always knew it would be the thing that would get you.
The ghost bum.
If you know what I mean.
Where's the
Do you want me to
Ghostbusters
explain?
when you need... What? No.
Oh, there's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call?
Ghost bum.
I was gonna call Serge, actually. But you can call Ghost Bum if you'd
Surge
like.
Bustard. Isaac just said genocide. Because I said it. It
These are
was
some violent people.
because your
Yeah.
your children, not your children, your children's children,
For 3 months.
the people that live in your house.
My nieces and nephews.
Thank you.
That's how they're related to me. The son of my sister.
Son of a sister.
She does. Never mind.
Not the sister. Your sister.
Oh, okay.